All right, we're live. Good evening, everyone. This is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of parents, of education stakeholders. And what we do not have any other business than to find solutions to most of the challenges we have in this industry. And that is what has led us to working and researching and coming about this new innovation. You know that the School Owners Forum SOF is for innovation and training. So this is a family meeting. It's actually our family meeting. And what are we going to be discussing? Look at it. We are going to be discussing about the new innovation that we have been talking about, the SOF school fees loan app. The SOF school fees loan app that puts an end to debts and debtors in all schools. So what do we want to discuss in this family meeting? I'd like it to let you know that if you want to join me in the room, you can actually join me live in the room. If you want to join me in the room and ask your questions live, such that everybody will hear you, because this is StreamYard. Most other people are following on YouTube and on Facebook. But if you like to share my screen with me, and I'm going to bring you live into the studio, I'm sharing that link right now. So that is the link. If you want to join me live on YouTube, I just dropped the link. Let me also find a way to drop the link to the people on Facebook, so you can join me live. I'm going to take your questions. What are we going to be talking about? The SOF school fees loan app. What is it? What is it all about? How is it going to solve the problem? So that's it. That's it. The link to join me live. Join me in the studio. I'm sharing the link right now. All right. So click that link if you want to join me in the studio. But if you don't have any question to ask, you just want to listen, you can continue following on YouTube, on Facebook as you are. But if you want to enter the studio live, that is the link to click. I'm going to bring you into the room. You're going to talk to the people. The people will see you and they will see both of us together. So now this is what we are doing right now. We are talking about the SOF school fees loan app. In this family meeting, we're going to be talking about the SOF school fees loan app. So what is this SOF school fees loan app? What is it supposed to do? You know, for 5 years, we have taught how to run a school free of debtors. The only thing is that all of this while, when parents are defaulting, when they owe you, the burden of debt is usually on the school. The school will be the school suffers a lot. The school will even spend money to recoup the money. When they pay back the debt, when they pay back the loan, they do not pay interest. Many times they don't even pay back in full. You know, let me tell you something. Parents have been paying your school fees, but they have not been paying it in full. They have been paying it as they like. It has been unstructured. It has been uncertain, and it has also been such that it is not regular. It is irregular. It is unstructured. It is uncertain. Not all parents, though. You know, let's give it to many of our parents. Not all parents, but for those who have been doing that, it has almost become a norm. It has almost become a norm that is it not school fees? I'll pay it now. Don't you know how the economy is? So we have come up with an innovation to help them. I think I have somebody in the room right now, Mr. Olorunfemi Michael. Mr. Olorunfemi Michael, if you are ready with your question, I'll bring you into the room right now. And then everyone, you're going to ask your question, and it will be interesting. So some parents will say, well, madam, we will pay. So now we are introducing the SOF school fees loan app. How will it work? So, Mr. Olorunfemi Michael, just hang in there. I know you want to come into the room. Let me see if we can. Okay, if we can bring in Mr. Olorunfemi Michael into the room. Your device. Okay, yeah. So how will it work? How does that app work? In simple terms, let me explain to you, and you are going to read it up in this document I have here. In simple terms, number one, you know, we're going to launch it. Of course, we are launching. It will start full operation in September 2021. If a parent walks into your school and could not pay full school fees,
at the first day of resumption. So a parent walks into your school and could not pay full school fees in the beginning of the term. So what happens? What will you do? You understand? You introduce to them the SOF school fees loan app. So that is what you are going to be introducing to them, the SOF school fees loan app. The moment they walk into your school, they cannot pay in full. You appreciate them. They are still your wonderful customers. So what are you going to do? You introduce to them the SOF school fees loan app. You say, madam, daddy, very good, we love you. Now, instead of owing us, why not get the money from the app, from the SOF app? So let's say, for example, the parent was supposed to pay 100,000 as school fees, and then they can only afford to pay 50,000. My own goal, my vision, my goal for you, for school owners, my vision for the past 5 years is that everybody collects their school fees upfront, even in the holiday. But people have told me that that's a tall order. It is only the elite schools. It is only the biggest schools in town that can do that. No, I said no. It is because we feel we have taken it as the norm. It's just like salary must be paid at every point at the end of the term of the month for every teacher. Salary is compulsory. It has to be paid at the end of the month. So the same way, school fee is supposed to be paid in the holiday, or at best, at worst, the first day of resumption. So this app makes that happen. So when the parent walks into the school, they want to pay 100,000. He cannot afford 100,000. He came with, or she came with 50,000. The remaining 50,000, instead of making it become a debt, you understand? Instead of making it become a debt on their neck, they get it as a soft loan, as a small loan, a soft loan from the SOF school fees loan app. So when SOF disburses the loan on that same day, SOF will not give the loan to the parent. You understand? SOF will not give the loan to the parent. SOF will give the loan, will disburse the loan directly into the school's account. You understand? In other words, the SOF school fees loan app pays that balance, pays that school fee on your behalf to the school, such that instead of you having to wait till the end of instead of the school having to call you over and over again, you will now be liable to paying back the loan to SOF monthly, which is what you always do anyway. Many times you promise the school that you are going to pay at the end of a month. Many times you promise the school that you are going to pay at the end of so time. So we are making it structured, we are making it organized, and then we are making it certain. So you are going to be paying back the loan, that it will be split into 3 installments or 4. It will be very easy. It will be very easy for you. So you pay back the SOF school fees loan. You pay back the SOF monthly. So that is how. Let me just read through. The school. So what do we need to do? It is the school that should embrace it. The school will introduce the SOF school fees loan app to the parent. The app makes use of the parent database on ThinkAlly school management software. ThinkAlly is already connected to it. The schools that will need to use this must already be using ThinkAlly. Don't worry, it's very easy. We're going to set you up. So the app will not begin to ask for details afresh. The details of the parents are already on ThinkAlly. You understand? There's already a level of know your customer, KYC, that is already established between the school and the parent. So the app is going to rely on that data. The school will share that data with the app. Do you understand? So the app makes so SOF then loans the parent the school fees by paying the school directly. So parents now pay back SOF monthly for 3 or 4 months with some interest. So SOF will pay back, but the parents will pay back with some interest. So that is how the flow will be. But there's some questions will now arise. A few questions now arise. People now ask, how much is the interest? The answer to that is, let me ask you a question. As we speak to you, there are several soft loan apps that give you, even there are apps that help you buy a phone. If you have gone to buy a phone before, they call it, let me not mention their name so I don't market for them. You go to Slots or you go to other phone outlets, they are already there. If you cannot afford the full price of the phone, they will buy the phone for you and collect your BVN and a few things that will be your collateral, you understand? And then you pay back installmentally every month. That's the same thing that's going to be. So how much interest? So if you are asking me how much interest, I'm just going to direct you to all of these loan apps and see how much the interest. It's a very small, meager amount. It's just like a microfinance bank arrangement and all of that. Do you understand? Somebody says, thanks, sir. I have a question. Prince Adehon, kindly ask your question. Please go ahead, ask your question. But if you want to enter the studio and ask the question live, just click here. If you want to enter the studio and if you want to join me in the studio so that I see your face, so that you see my everyone, you can click that link and join the studio live. We're going to take your question. But if you don't want to come in live, don't worry. Just ask your question on this chat room. I'm going to take it right here. So once again, if you are online right now, let me know. Please let me know. Let me know where you are following from. Drop a chat. Just drop a comment. I like everyone who is following to drop a comment. It will encourage me. It will encourage everyone also who are following. So drop a comment. Let's know where you are following from. Let's know the school you represent, and also let us know whether you have a question or you do not. So if you have a question, now is the time to ask. If you want to join me live in the studio, I have already shared my link. I've already shared my the studio link. If you want to join me live, somebody says, can we call in? All right, why not? But you just call on WhatsApp. If you want to call in, kindly call on WhatsApp. I'm going to put you live. You can call in on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number to call is, let me show you, 080-6946-2143. That's it. You can call live or on WhatsApp, okay? And then also, if you're on YouTube, let me also share you that link, that number to call, 080-6946-2143. So you can call on WhatsApp. All right, that's a WhatsApp line to call if you are and if you are not in Nigeria, just add +234 so that it will go through. All right, so let somebody just I'm waiting for the first call or the first chat or the first question. Somebody says, what are the penalties for defaulting parents? Let me tell you something. At the point where they are subscribing to this loan, you get that? At the point where they are subscribing to this loan, they will have submitted their details. They will have submitted their BVN, which is normal. There's nothing fraudulent about it. They take, many of these, your parents, they take soft loans every day. I can mention a few of them: Branch, Kuda, borrow me loan money, sharp, and all of that. Only that nobody has done it in this education sector. And that's how we are bringing it in. Somebody says, Somebody says, my question is, when a parent take the loan to pay school fee and he or she couldn't pay back at the stipulated time, hope it won't affect the school. Now, this is it. There is in every venture you are going into, there is a level of risk. Now, but if you look at it and the advantage outweigh the disadvantage, you still go ahead and do it anyway. Are you getting my point? Without people taking risk, most of the technologies we are using now, most of the things we are enjoying wouldn't have been there. The fact that we are starting it and it's going to spread very fast is one security you have. Now, when a parent takes a loan and could not pay back, remember that we are going to have officers in every state. We already have officers in every state. We have offices. So we will not just stop at giving a parent loan. We will take a step further at bonding with them. We're going to offer them empowerment courses. This is for training and innovation. SOF is for training and innovation. So the possibility that they will not pay back is slim. As long as you, the school, had initially, presented them to us that, okay, if you doubt whether they will be able to pay back, if you doubt whether they will run away, you will tell us and we won't give them. But if you can say, it's not that you are their guarantor, you are not the guarantor. We're not going to come and hold you. You understand? But we will do our own level of due diligence, and we will also follow them up. Follow up matter in business. You can't give the people, we won't give them loan and then go and sleep. We will follow them up. How about parents, rural areas who are in conversant with the loan issues? That's not a problem. Even when a parent who is in a rural area cannot use a phone. Remember that I'm talking to schoolers right now. And so when we launch this app, we are going to train the school. We are going to train, as long as there's internet, as long as the school, remember that it's not only an internet thing. There will be physical presence of SOF in your vicinity. There will be physical office where there will be an officer who will know the parents we have given money to one-on-one. You understand? We will do our own assignment and do our job very well. Do you understand? So even in a rural area, you know, where people are not conversant with the use of phones and apps and all of that, as long as the school owner knows how to use this platform, the school owner will guide them and make and help them with the request. But we are going to speak with them. We are going to call them. We'll talk to them one-on-one. If we have physical representatives in your area, we will send them. They will talk to them. You know, it's something, it's a culture we want to encourage. We are not saying they should collect the loan by force. Listen to me. Listen to me. The whole idea is to reduce debtors to zero. As a matter of fact, some of your parents who do not want to take this loan and pay interest, they will then begin to pay properly. As long as you, the school owner, you make it mandatory that you have only two options. You either pay the money full, you either pay my school fees upfront full 100%, or you take the loan. You understand? Good evening, Mr. Deniji. Your lesson is so interesting, but seems difficult to achieve because you have no legal backing. Thank you very much. The SOF School Fees Loan Hub, or of course, has legal backing. You understand? It has requisite and necessary approvals from the right regulatory bodies. Of course, the SOF itself is registered. And so when you want to run this kind of service, it's a financial service. There are money lending licenses that is already possessed by the organization who is going to run this. Do you understand? So I get that I get that important point. Won't this affect unregistered private schools? See, this does not have anything to do with whether your school is registered or not. Now, the question is, why should you even stay unregistered? Registering a school doesn't happen in a day. There is a process to follow. When you have started the process, your aim is to follow through. But whether or not your school is registered, this is a service that is open. You know. Let me just paint it this way. It's like a microfinance bank that want to borrow parents money to pay school fees. Only that we are going through the schools because we already have a platform for school owners. By the grace of God, this is Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of parents. You see it? School owners, teachers, parents. And this is a problem that my members have been having since we started this platform. So why not apply technology that is already available? It is already available. Why not apply it to solve this problem? So I told you last week, Saturday, we upgraded the SOF from just a single organization in a state to a nationwide organization. It's important you understand all of these things. There will be necessary legal and corporate backing for any financial service that you are introducing. So it's like we are fusing fintech with edutech and education. We are fusing together fintech and edtech. There's nowhere we are going without we won't go anywhere without technology. And that is why the School Owners Forum is for innovation and training. Somebody says, okay, I'm waiting for more questions. Do I have more? I'm even waiting for somebody to call me. If you want to call on WhatsApp, it's allowed. You are free. I'm going to put your voice on the speaker and then we will talk together. All right. Somebody says limited finances, or can the SOF help the school owners to register and put it up as a loan on them too? Why not? You see, the thing is, if whatever it is you have as challenge, if you are a school owner and you are on this platform, you are on the School Owners Forum platform, please kindly take a step further and join the School Owners Forum. Join us as an association. I know you may have joined the Facebook group. This is not just Facebook. We have moved. We have moved from just a Facebook gathering of about 40,000 followers to a nationwide organization with state chapters in every state. You have nothing to worry about. You just join us in the real sense of it. If you want the link to do that, I don't know if I have the link handy right now. I would have shared it with you. But let me see if I can get you the link to join the School Owners Forum. And then you'll be linked with the necessary, with the right state chapter association that you will then belong to. Are you with me? All right, let me continue in this class. Once again, this is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of parents, of education stakeholders generally. And what we are doing now is we are unveiling, we're explaining how the SOF School Fees Loan app will help to eradicate issues of debts and debtors in your school. Somebody says, what's the highest amount that they can lend to a parent, and to how many parents can they lend to in a school? I tell you, that's one of the best questions I've heard so far. I'm going to answer this question immediately after this timer. But this timer, somebody is calling me on phone. Let me pick this call so that you hear everyone. All right. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi, David.
Very fine. I can hear you very clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Engineer Tony Ogenogu.
All right, you're welcome, sir.
Yeah, I'm a member of the board of Ronic International School in Lagos.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, I've been following up with your programs, and I will say that you are doing very well. I'm not sure what your age bracket is, but I know that you are still a very young person and you're doing very well in that life.
Thank you very much.
My own question with respect to the line of discussion would be that I was just wondering what your source of funding would be, because from my own experience, it looks like up to 25% to 30% on the minimum of parents are having that challenge, and that will, if you try to quantify that in terms of monetary terms,
that's huge.
It becomes very huge. Yeah. So I'm just wondering, except you are going to, I don't know what kind of partnership you'll be having with some other people anyway, but I'm just wondering because it's going to be a huge sum of money.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Engineer, sorry, your name again, sir?
My name is Engineer Tony.
All right. Engineer Tony from Lagos just called in. And you know what he said? He raised a very wonderful point. He said, David, when you are saying you want to give parents loan, school fees loan, how are you going to get that kind of money? What will be our own source of funding? Where will we get the money to disburse as loans? Very brilliant question. And I think I should answer that question head on. Number one, there are three answers to that question. Number one, in the beginning of this service, we are not going to be open to serve everybody who has a need. You understand? So, of course, the School Owners Forum is still a group that started not too long. We are going to start from our members. Listen to me. We are going to start from our members, our registered members. And so if you are not yet a registered member of the School Owners Forum, I'd like you to join, because when we start, the service will first of all be limited to the registered members of SOF. Now, even those registered members of SOF, there are still many. And so the next thing is that when it gets a little bigger, then we scale it bigger again. We now give a limit. There will be a limit, of course, depending on there will be subscription. Depending on the kind of subscription you subscribe to as a school, there will be a limit to the number of parents we can sustain, we can support in your school. And then going further, it will get bigger. So the question is simple to answer. In the beginning, the funds that we need is already available for the offtake. You understand? So talking about offtake now, we already have the offtake. How do I put it? Capital is already available. We have been on this for a while, but that offtake will certainly not be enough to serve the whole industry. And that is why, as we speak like this, we already have partners also reaching out to us, and we are also reaching out to finance houses. See, banks are involved in this. I tell you, so there will be finance, but I cannot tell you exactly who and who is involved. There will be another meeting. There will be a launch. We have not launched yet officially. When we have the official launch, a lot of other questions about finance, but you'll see our partners there. It is huge. When your vision is not bigger than you, it's not a vision. When we started the School Owners Forum 5 years ago, it was like a child's play. But now we see where we are. So if we have gone this far, it may look huge, but we can surmount it. But I tell you, the first question I want us to answer, is it a good vision? Is it good? I think it is good. If we can lift the burden of debt off you as a school owner, and you don't have to chase parents again for school fees, then you will develop faster. You will grow faster. There are certain things you have not been able to do because you don't have bulk money. So it's like and then wait. When your parents realize that they only have two options, either to pay full school fees upfront or to take a loan and pay some interest, some of them will be converted. Some of them will automatically convert and they will begin to pay your school fees. So I do not see it as something like we're going to be paying for everyone. Some people will just adjust. They will jack back and pay your school fees upfront because they don't want to face with the option of taking a loan and paying interest. So Engineer Tony, I understand your concerns, but I believe that with you, you better, I know you're on board right now. We are going to work this out together. All right. Somebody is asking me a question which I had not answered. He said, what is the highest amount that they can lend to a parent, and to how many parents can they lend to in a school? I'll answer that question immediately after these timers. Once again, this is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of parents, and of education stakeholders generally. And I'm David Adeniji, by the grace of God, convener of the School Owners Forum. So let's meet after this time out.
Everyone knows that on SOF we have 3 textbooks, and these are the books written by David Adeniji, convener of the School Owners Forum. Talking about the 4-legged school growth strategy. That is the best book when it comes to school growth. Talking about thrive, how to thrive with your school business in this new era, especially after the pandemic. A whole new era came to school business and you need to learn it. Thrive is a book to read. And then talking about the indispensable teacher, there is no other book that helps you manage teachers more than that. Even teachers actually are the ones who need this book too. So you need the book as a school owner. The teachers also need the book. Just order these 3 copies. There's a combo package that is very cheap. That is the price there. You will see it, and then we're going to ship the books to you. The 4-legged school growth strategy, the indispensable teacher, and thrive. Get those books today.
All right, you're welcome back. This is still on lock with me, David Adeniji, and this is the School Owners Forum. And what we are doing this evening is our family meeting. We are having our family meeting. We are answering questions as regards the SOF school fees loan app. It is ready. We are building up momentum. We are launching officially very soon, but the app will start operation in September 2020, which is the beginning of the next session. And so before I went for that break, I was about to answer a question that someone asked in the house. So the question says that, what is the highest amount that will be lent to a parent, and how many parents can they lend to in a school? I will not tell you the exact highest amount, but I can tell you something. You see, this service is not for schools whose school fees are very huge in the beginning. The phase 1, the first phase of this service, for example, is not for a school whose school fees is 1 million naira. No. We will not be able to take that in the beginning. It will be in phases. Also, I can categorically tell you that it may not be for a school whose school fees is maybe 500,000 naira. That's also huge. So the other schools who fall below that are way more. They have this challenge. They have this need more than the bigger ones. You understand? We are going to serve everybody as time goes on. So I can just tell you that there's a range of the caliber of kind of schools that we're already targeting. And I believe that that target, that catchment of schools from the largest kind of schools that we have. Do you understand? So that is it. Again, the second question that says, how many parents can you lend to in a school? Now, let me tell you how this will work. Every school that is interested will have to subscribe to this service. The school will pay an amount, a subscription fee. It's just like for those of us who are already using Thinkalike school management software, that you always pay a subscription fee for using the software. You understand? So the school will pay will subscribe to this service, and based on the level of your subscription, that will determine the number of parents will be able to serve in your school. For example, there will be maybe bronze, silver, and gold package. The people in bronze package may have a particular X number of parents that can be served. The people in the silver package will have a higher number of parents that can be served. Do you understand? So that subscription fee will also be very, very easy, convenient. But there will be subscription. Yeah, there will be subscription. The school will have to subscribe if you are interested in that service. You understand? Because it's a service that's serving both school owner and parent. We are serving both. We are making life easy for the school owner, and we are also making life easy for the parent. You understand? So that how many parents will be able to serve in your school will be a function of the subscription, your level, your subscription level. All right. Okay. Somebody says, can we have SOF chapter in Cotonou, Benin Republic? Yes, I have told you before. I think you talked to me. Let us have it. Let's start it in your school. And let me have your details, please. You can chat me privately. Let us start it in your school. The person that asked this question, I don't know if I have your name, but I can check on Facebook to see if I have your name. Yeah, Madam Joy Okechukwu. Madam Joy Okechukwu. Let us have the SOF chapter start in your school right there in Benin Republic. Somebody says, I see SOF trying to help our schools to grow financially, but it must be done with caution. Parents being what they are. Yes, we understand this. You know, this is not a terrain we are new to. So we understand. We understand all the feasibility studies and all of that must have been done. It's a service that will run as a service. It's a fintech. It's a financial technology, a fintech service that is running, working on the existing framework of EduTech to serve school owners to grow their school. So we understand that. Madam Maria Omoro Giver, thank you very much. I understand it. We are going to share with caution. And the ultimate goal of this service is not to make money. The ultimate goal is to discourage your parents. I hope you understand. I want you to understand something. The ultimate goal is to discourage your parents from being debtors. We want to discourage them. I do not mind if after starting this service 1 or 2 years, and then all parents choose to pay 100% upfront and do not even need to collect a loan. No problem. So my goal is we want to force the parents to see the reason why they should pay upfront. Do you understand? Thank you very much, ma. Let us continue. Another question says, good evening, sir. This is from Oluwafumilayo Yetunde. Thank you very much, ma. This says, good evening, sir. Well done, sir. More wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. How much is the minimum amount that can be charged, even if the school is located in a rural area? I do not think this question is concerned with our meeting tonight. We had answered this kind of question in the morning. So if you want an answer to this question, how much is the minimum school fees that should be charged, even if the school is located in a rural area? I'd like you to reach out for the lecture we had in the morning. How much school fees should I charge? Can I grab that lecture and show it to you? Let me kind of grab the lecture and show you that lecture. The lecture we had in the morning concerning school fees and all of that. I like to help my people. So, Madam Oluwafumilayo, today this is for you. I'm dropping your link right now. That's your link. That's your link. That is a link to today's class. Today's class morning. That is it. All right, let me continue. Someone says, great idea, well done. Can we also have this group in Akwa Ibom? Yes. The challenge we had with Akwa Ibom is that we didn't get a venue. We didn't get a volunteer school. So, Madam, you're even a pastor, Pastor Deborah Isaac, thank you very much. I love you. So, please, I want you to talk to me privately. Let's chat one-on-one, and then we'll set up an SWeb chapter beginning from your school in Akwa Ibom. You understand, ma? Thank you very much. All right. So another question says, can we have SWeb chapter in Cotonou, Benin Republic? I believe we have already answered that. All right. All right. Somebody is talking to me here. Somebody is saying that I envisage that parents who pay fees in full will like to be debtors so that they can enjoy these facilities. No. People who already pay school fees in full, who are not paying with interest, how can they suddenly now begin to prefer to now pay interest? Remember that there is interest rate, and the interest is going to be the standard interest rate for this kind of service in the industry. And so we are trying to discourage people from being debtors. I know that every idea has a good side and a seemingly bad side, but this I don't think is a bad side. We're not going to encourage parents who have already been paying. As a matter of fact, listen to me. As a school owner, you are the one who will recommend. See, we are not marketing to the parents. As a school owner, you are the one who will recommend parents that should use this service. So for your parents who have been paying promptly, you will make sure you don't recommend them to us. If they try to apply, we will not give them, because if you don't approve them, we won't give them. You understand? So you have the keys. You have the keys. You have the keys. You will not recommend a parent who is already a prompt payer. You won't. So, because parents will not approach us directly, they will approach us because they are already parent customers in your school. Do you get that? I hope you did. All right. Somebody said the link isn't working. Well, I click it. Which link? Mr. Prince Adeho, which link? Let me know the link you are talking about. Which link? All right. Sorry, I missed the class. We had our PT forum same time this morning. No problem. You can attend the class. Madam Oluwafumila, I just dropped the link to the class. Please, you can check out that link and join and watch the class. You can watch a replay of the class. This is the link once again. Watch a replay of the class. All right. Somebody says, please send that morning lecture to me as well. All right. I'm sending it right now. Send that morning lecture to me as well. I'm sending the morning lecture to you as well. Don't worry, everybody's questions will be answered. All right. Already there are so many questions here. Somebody is asking for the link to the class in the. If you need it, please take it. I'm responding to you right now. All right, this is that link to that morning class in case you need it. All right. All right. Okay. This is the link. All right. Okay. Now let me go back to the class. Once again, this is the school owners from Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders, of parents. What we are doing is just an idea, an innovation that will eradicate debts and debtors from our schools. So, and we have gone a long way. Besides, the school owner gets his full money up front, not in bits. Yeah, so even if you say that a parent who is already paying, whether they're already paying or they are not already paying, you are going to get your money full, whether from the parent you get it in full or from the SWF school fees loan app, you get your money. We are not paying money to the parents, we are paying to the school. All right. Somebody is saying, good job, Mr. David. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are blessed. You are also blessed indeed. All right. So let me move on to another point in our class. Don't forget that this is what we are doing. Let me show you what we are doing. This is what we are doing. All right. Okay. I should even have been showing you all of this. You know, this is some. It says thank you very much. You are saying that the link, Prince Adeon, you said the link is not showing. I think I've answered that. And then somebody says, besides, I believe I've answered that also. Okay. Madam Maria. Okay. Yeah, I think I've answered that also. Don't worry, your parents will not, your prompt paying parent will not become debtors. All right, so let me continue. I'm moving to another point in this same family meeting. All right, it's a meeting. Anybody is free to ask any question. Everybody is free to ask their questions. We are going to try to answer all the questions as good as possible. That's it. The XOF school fees loan app, questions arising. All right, I have dropped the phone number before. The phone number remains 080 6946 2143. 080 6946 2143. You can put a call across on WhatsApp. We're going to pick your call and the whole house will hear. All right, so let me go on in this class very, very quickly. Another question has dropped. Let me see the question that just dropped. All right, just let's see the question that just dropped. All right, okay, this is the question. Somebody says, okay, well, please send me your personal contact so we can talk one-on-one. Of course, this is a personal contact. Okay, that's a contact. We can start our discussion. All right, so let me go very quickly into the next point. Do we have more questions in the house? No, we do not. We have 20 minutes to the end of the class. All questions arising will be answered. Let me show you that document again that I was trying to follow. So that is a document we're trying to follow. Remember that this SOF School Fees Loan app is one of the benefits of joining the School Owners Forum. One of the benefits of becoming a member of our association and associating with the state chapter or the state in the state where your school is located. So again, a quick rundown. It's a SOF itself is for innovation and training. Remember that all our trainings are mostly free, and this is one of the innovations we are bringing in to solve problems. There will be every idea has something to a hurdle to cross over, but the overall advantage is going to see. Look at it. The risk is not yours, and I'm telling you, the risk is not yours. So, but at the end of the day, we are in it together. We will work it out together. All right. So, how does it work? We are launching it. We begin to use it by September. But this is how it works. If a parent could not pay full school fees at the first day of resumption, you introduce the parent to the SOF School Fees Loan app. You understand? The app then makes use of the parent's database that is already located in Thinkalike School Management Software. So this app will work hand in hand with Thinkalike School Management Software, which of course is already Nigeria's largest school management software. Does a lot of things. Apart from this is just only going to be an addition to what the app will do. You understand? And then SOF then disburses when the loan is approved. Some loans will not be approved. We will verify well. You understand? SOF disburses the loan when it's approved to the school directly. And so parents now begin to pay back SOF monthly for the space of 2 or 3 or 4 months. That will be the tenor of the loan. I hope you got that. Did you get that? All right. So very quickly before we get other questions, let me now show you one of the other things that's a benefit of being a member of the School Owners Forum. Remember that we have lectures on this platform every weekend. You understand? We have lectures on this platform every weekend, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And we'll be having that for a while now. You understand? If you have not been joining that class, that means you have been missing a bit. So you need to begin to join, because one of the advantages, one of the benefits of joining SOF is that you have access to training. And this is not just anyhow training, real training that addresses real problems in your school. You understand? Very soon, we are going to limit that attendance of that training to our registered members. You understand? Somebody is asking a question again. Let me flash it on the screen for everyone to see. You say that, how about parents that were doing well in payment, but later lost their jobs and couldn't meet up? And it is because of such parents that you now have this kind of service. For example, a parent who is not doing well financially anymore, but they are still paying your money, only that they are not paying regularly. So this kind of service will lift the burden of upfront payment, bulk payment off them. It will lift the burden. You understand? In any case, if you as a school owner recommend that we should not give them, we won't give them. But I think the answer to this question is that this particular service is a way of even assisting or of helping such kind of parents. You understand? So that is this is for the person that asked for my contact. This is my contact. You can have it private. You can have it privately. All right. So that is it. This service will lift the burden of such people. All right, that is it. I think that's Pastor Deborah Isaac. Thank you for that. All right, so that I think that's the answer to that question. It's important we all understand the right dynamics to these things. If there's no more question, let me just tell you a few things. Next week on Saturday, 10 a.m., please join us again on this platform. But we will keep having meetings, talking back and forth, kept carrying people along. You understand? Until we now do the final official. The official launch is going to happen somewhere. This is July. If it doesn't happen this month, I'm not sure of the date exactly. We are going to have the official launch. When we have the official launch, we're going to invite stakeholders. We will test it and use it and see how it works. Then, September 2021, by the special grace of God, we will then go into full operation. Somebody is still asking me a question. You're saying that, please, I'm just joining. All right, I'm just joining, so I don't really get what you are talking about the loan. Oh, you are just joining, no problem. You can rewind the video and start watching it from the beginning. So you can easily rewind the video and watch from the beginning. Although what we have been saying, we've been talking about the SOF School Fees Loan app. We are saying that it's going to lift the burden of debt off the school instead of the parent owing you becoming a debtor. You understand? If they cannot afford to pay the full school fees on the first day of resumption, if they cannot afford to pay the full school fees on the first day of resumption, they pay the one they can afford, and the balance that they usually delay and default over, they will collect the balance as a soft loan from the SOF School Fees Loan app. The SOF School Fees Loan app will disburse the money to the school. So in that case, the school's money is intact, while the parent, of course, will only approve the loan after due checks and due diligence. Then they will now pay back SOF instrumentally monthly for 3 or 4 months. That is what we have been. That's the summary of the whole thing. You understand? If you do not understand it, just kindly rewind the video and then you will get everything. Somebody is asking that, how do I get the Think-A-Lie app? This is the link to getting this Think-A-Lie app. Or just chat us privately. Just chat that phone number also. You understand? Chat us on WhatsApp. We like WhatsApp chats. You understand? Just chat us on WhatsApp, and then you will get that link. You get the link to Think-A-Lie School Management. You know, I tell you that this app, this SOF School Fees Loan app, is going to be working and is attached. So if you're already using Think-A-Lie, I congratulate you. If you are not using Think-A-Lie, you better come on board right now, because Think-A-Lie, which is already Nigeria's largest school management software, is even about to get even bigger. It's about to get even bigger. For the person who is looking for the link to Think-A-Lie, that is the link to Think-A-Lie over there. So I'm giving you the link to Think-A-Lie right now. Okay. Let me look for that link and see if I can just give it to you right away on the platform. All right. That's for anyone who needs. I'm going to post it if you want to join Think-A-Lie now, because now is the time to join Think-A-Lie. I tell you, now is the time to join Think-A-Lie, because Think-A-Lie is about to get even bigger. Think-A-Lie is going to work in hand in hand through with the SOF School Fees Loan app. That is the link for the on Facebook. I'm giving it to you right now. That is the link. So just click on that link, and then you will be able to join Think-A-Lie. All right. So let me go. A long. Okay, that's it. That's the answer to your question. All right. Okay. Now I'm about to round up the class. You know, let me tell you something. If no matter what we are talking about, We are talking about solving this problem with an innovation, of course. But to run a school free of debtors, you cannot say because you are introducing this app and it's going to help to discourage parents who are debtors. But come next term, make sure you don't admit debtors. You know, that you are going to be introduced to this app doesn't mean that you are not going to have a free will to admit debtors. When you notice that a parent is negotiating your school fees too hard, as though they are just forcing you to, they are trying to force you to give a discount that you know you cannot afford. Let me tell you something. Decline. Don't admit parents who will default into your school when you know. The second method to run school free of debtors is to convert existing debtors, which is where this app will come in. The third one, perennial debtors should be flushed out of your school. But then that's a matter for another day. We have said it. If you have not gotten our books, kindly get them. This is School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders generally. Before I end the class, let me show you something. Let me show you one of our offers, and you will really, really love this. Do you have our books? I need to show you this. Take a look at this.
All right, today we have, I think we have 4 orders today. We have 4 orders of the 4-legged school growth strategy and Thrive. And the third one, we have the indispensable teacher. You know, we have so many orders. I believe today, these are the last ones we are wrapping. Look at it. This one is going to Ibadan. This is going to Warri. And we have this one going to Ijebu Ode. And the 4th order, which I was about to wrap just because before I started the broadcast, the last or this one is going right here in Lagos. So it's going to Jokoro. Let me ask you a question. Do you have these books? The last time we ran a poll on the platform that how many books on school growth have you bought or have you read? Do you know that less than 1% of the people who responded had actually read a book on school growth? Well, I want to announce to you that these books, the 4-legged school growth strategy, Thrive, and the indispensable teacher are about the best materials you can have on school growth in the market. I'd like you to place your order now. So that we can join your order. So the one going to Warri, this is Ijebu Ode, and this is Ibadan, and they're right here in Lagos. So many orders to deliver. Just let me get all the orders so that we are going to ship your copy. So get the books today.
All right, we have come to the end of the meeting. If you still have questions, I'm waiting for your question. Kindly drop them. We're going to answer them after the broadcast. Thank you very much for everyone who has joined. For my coordinators, state coordinators all across the nation, thank you very much. Kindly drop your ask me your questions, ask us your questions. You can drop it here or on the WhatsApp group. If you have not joined SOF, as in you have not really joined a state chapter, you should do that today. Thank you very much. What did we talk about today? We talked about the SOF school fees loan app and how it's going to eradicate the issues of debt and debtors out of our schools. Thank you very much for attending. I really appreciate you. Until next time, when we come your way again, this, once again, is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders, of holders, of parents, of everyone generally. And SOF recently got upgraded to become a nationwide group with state chapters, and we are for innovation and training. Until next time, I'm David Adeniji, by the grace of God, convener of the School Owners Forum. Bye for now.
Do you know that the worth of your school is the combined worth of your teachers? Do you know that the value of your school is the combined value that your parents have placed on your teachers? Are you having problems with making your teachers cooperate with you and be productive as you would want to be? What you need is our training.
We have trained over 10,000 teachers in the last few years, and the results have been tremendous. We have two packages. We have the leadership attitude, skills, and ethics, which is LACE for teachers, and we also have TRACE, teachers reorientation for action, capacity, and excellence. So which of them do you want? Call us and let us train your teachers. The results will amaze you. We will help them see the reasons why cooperating with you.
Hello, school owner. You need a social media and web assistant, someone who will design flyers, beautiful flyers